Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into mining blocks. It's been 2 weeks since we checked out this program and there's been quite a few updates, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so welcome to another video, as I said, and here we are in my mining blocks account. Just to update you, I have got a bit of a cough, but it's not the cough I had previously. I've ended up with flu or a cold or something, and for those of you that have very so kindly asked me about what happened with the tests and that I had on my chest and stuff like that to connected with the cough, they were all clear. I have been cleared of that. I do not suffer from asthma or any variant of asthma. The only thing that the doctors could tell me is that they believe that this constant cough I've had for absolutely over a year is connected to the fact that I had COVID twice. That's the best they could come up with, or the best that the best explanation they could give me. But like I say, I've also contracted the flu as well. I'm just a mess. I'm just an absolute mess. Anyway, here we are in mining blocks, and like I said, there has been quite a few updates. But before we get into that, like I said, 2 weeks ago was the last time I was in here, or we were in here looking at the program. So 2 weeks ago I had 166 gigahash. You can now see we have 180 gigahash, so that's a nice jump, nearly 181, so that's a nice little jump there. We were at level 43, we're now at level 44, which in 2 weeks only one level is not great, but obviously, as I did mention and I posted a while back, I did go to a family wedding, so I was away for a week as well, and I didn't take my laptop or anything with me. I just enjoyed spending time with my family, which for me, that is what going to see family is about. And yeah, so we are a little bit behind on where we should be, but anyway, we are moving forward. That is the main thing. So updates, like I said, there is quite a few, and some of these you guys really need to know about, and others probably have nothing to do with you. But anyway, if we drop into our Discord, and here we go. So the first one obviously has a connection to anybody that mined Redcoin and has Redcoin in their account. You either need to exchange it for block or you need to withdraw it, because on the 31st of May all Redcoin is going to be removed from accounts. So that is very, very important. Okay, so this next update is an update which I actually was going to ask for, but they beat me to it. So basically, when we go into the roulette and you want to spend your tokens, at one point the most you could spend was 10 at a time, and if you've got like 1,000 in there, which I did at one point, it takes a long time to get through those tokens 10 at a time. So they did add the ability to do 100 at a time, which I think was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and definitely was needed. So the number of pool crypto will reduce from 5 to 3. Note, for those cryptos that already have more than 3 pools, we will offer you change your pool when we add the next crypto. Kick the inactive members has been optimized just a little, so that's another update. Right, so obviously they're going to drop, like it says there, they're going to drop the mining pools. All mining pools will go to 3 instead of 5. Our mining pool, which is a Matic mining pool, we're currently in 2nd place. So I don't know if they're just going to offer everybody the option to go to a different coin. But also as well, we don't know what the different coin is, and obviously maybe that could be included later on in these updates. or are they just going to only offer, say, the bottom 2 out of the 5 the chance to move to a different coin? Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but I don't know. I mean, the fact that they're going to bring in another coin, I think is great. If it's something like BNB, that would be absolutely brilliant. Personally, yeah, I mean, if I would probably move to BNB from Matic. I like Matic. I think Matic is an up and coming coin, but I also really like BNB. So I guess if push came to shove, I would probably just move to another. I would move to another pool, but only if it was a good coin. If it's a rubbish coin, then I'm not going to want to move. No one's going to want to move. So it needs to be a decent coin they're bringing in. So like it says here, the kick. So again, this is for pool owners. So not really anything to do with you guys. So the event token. This is a brilliant update for those of you that got like the Easter miners and stuff like that required event tokens to be updated. I know a lot of you got loads of them, and they were just sat in after the event was over, and all our event tokens were removed from our account. I know they've just been sat in your account. So what they've done now is they removed the requirement of event tokens to upgrade those miners. So now you only require roulette tokens, which I think again is another really, really great update, and that helps you guys out that, you know, worked really hard to get those Easter miners, and now you can upgrade them just using roulette tokens. So I think that's brilliant. Some new short links have been added, depending the earnings, the rewards, those short links may be adjusted. Okay, so next one. So pool contest, again, only really for pool owners. I like the idea of this contest. I do think there's a little bit of conflict of interest though on it. I like the idea that they're rewarding pool owners, and basically the way it works is the 15th of every month. They're going to basically do a random draw, and then one pool, I believe, will earn 36 times their normal reward, which brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. The only issue I have with this is that it does say here, where is it? Yeah, it says the winner will be selected randomly. However, the pools with the highest power mining will have more chance to win. Now, the reason why I see this as conflict of interest is it's a bit like what's going on with Rollercoin. It basically is that I know that some of the mining pools that are in very nice positions are actually owned by people that are very close and connected with this program. And it's the same as Rollercoin, is that they recently have released a lot of updates which have benefited those people sort of higher up the ranks. And as we know in Rollercoin, most of the higher level accounts are actually owned by developers. Now, so that's why I just see this as a bit of a conflict of interest. Is like I say, is that some of the pools are actually owned by people that are very close to and connected with the program. But I like the premise and the idea of the competition. I think is great to reward the pool owners. But like I say, it's just that sort of conflict of interest I have a problem with. Okay, so the mining contest has been added. Now it is possible to see. Yeah, so that's another thing. Obviously, again, it's great because you guys get as much information as possible. Basically, what they've done now is you can go in to the mining pools. So if we go into my mining pool, so if we go to pools, and we go to, so you can click here where it says 30-day performance, 30-day performance here. If we click on this, you can see that in the last 30 days, obviously we've earned 12 full Matic coins or Matic tokens, but but on top of that, because obviously that is going to be less than the person that is at the top, is that I do give gifts to you guys, those of you that are in my pool, to basically try and compensate for that sort of lesser amount. So you guys, I send you either block or Matic pretty much on a daily basis. Obviously there's no set time, so it could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon, it could be in the evening when I get round to it, but usually pretty much every day I will send you either some block, sometimes it's a full block coin, which I will disperse through across all the members. Sometimes it will be like maybe 2 million worth of block, or 20 million worth of block, or it will be like 20 million worth of Matic. It really depends on what I've got in my account, and also as well, if I'm saving, say, block for a certain reason to upgrade a miner and stuff like that, then you're more likely to get Matic. But I do try and overcome the fact that I know we're in second place, but I do try and overcome that and help you guys out by sending you those gifts on a daily basis. Yeah, just on a final note, for those of you that obviously are connected with my pool, or any Matic pool really, is that I know a lot of people are like, oh, I need to earn block, I need to earn block, I need to earn block, and all this stuff. And obviously, rightfully so, you do. We all need to earn block for upgrading miners and all that kind of stuff, buying parts, that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure if it is the same now, but if we quickly just go in here and look, is the last time I checked this, that Matic was almost a 1-for-1 when it came excuse me, when it came to block. So we need to select block. So if we go mine that, so 0.9, and what does that give us? So you'll receive 0.82. I have to put my other glasses on. Yeah, so it's 0.82. So it's, let's have a look. Let's 9. Yeah, okay. So 0.99. So nearly one full coin will get you 0.91 blocks. So it's not quite a 1-for-1, but it is relatively close. So obviously, if you are in a Matic pool and you need block, you can exchange for block and get a pretty good return. Like I say, it's not a 1-for-1, but it is pretty close. So obviously, like I say, a lot of people I know in the past were sort of coming into my pool for a while, picking up some Matic, then going to a block pool, and then sort of being there for a bit, then coming back to my pool. For those of you that were doing that, thank you for your loyalty and coming back to my pool. But now I've noticed that a lot of those people are just staying in the pool, are just staying in my pool, earning Matic. And because that exchange rate, I believe, is so close that the point of moving back and forth is sort of, there's no real point anymore. Even though I guess you gain a little bit, but it's not a huge amount. So anyway, I think that's really good. And for those of you that don't know a whole lot about mining blocks, but think it looks like a fun and interesting way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to a tutorial. Now that's going to give you a lot more information and a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your accounts up and running and earning yourself some of this free crypto. But if you go right the way to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. Okay, so we've done that, yeah, done that, yeah, blah blah blah. So we ran some demo pool contests, so okay, right, I don't think we got anything. They said they ran a demo pool contest. Some of you may see the rewards. I don't think we got anything, unfortunately. Obviously, as well, is if obviously I do get a massive influx of a certain coin through a contest, I will probably, disperse a lot of that to you guys as well. There is an update coming later, which probably a lot of you are aware of, which has made me a little sad, but I totally understand why the owner has done it. So, Roulette Tokens has been renamed as mining, the mining token. So if you go into, basically if we go into Roulette, you can see here it says mining tokens. That is essentially your R tokens or your Roulette tokens. That is now what that is. In case you were in there, go, where's all my Roulette tokens gone? Okay, so that's what that is. What's that say? We're thinking of reducing the pool. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the one that has made me a little sad. Okay, so we're thinking of limiting the pool fee from 1 to 100. Means it won't be possible to reduce below 1%, which obviously I'd actually set mine at 0 fee, because for me, I was not bothered about making any coins as a reward for, I wasn't bothered about earning any coins from my pool. I wasn't at all. That's why I set it to 0, and that's why I set the amount of gigahash required to 0 as well, because I wanted everybody to benefit, anybody that joined the pool to benefit, and to help you guys, especially those of you with the lower account, to sort of earn as much as possible. And also, obviously, I was giving those daily gifts to help you out, to help build up your accounts a lot faster. But because they've decided now the lowest I can set my pool to is 1%. If we, again, go back in here, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen it. It says here 1%. Obviously, the gigahash amount is still 0. So for those of you new and with lower accounts, you can come in and earn from that. But unfortunately, the fee has gone up. So there's nothing I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that. But again, the gifts that I'm giving you on a daily basis, I hope does compensate in some way for that update. But like I say, I totally understand why the owner has done that. And it does say in the update that basically he envisioned that pool owners would earn from their pool. And that's totally, that's totally right. If and I didn't, like I say, I didn't put mine to 0 to sort of, gain any sort of edge or anything like that. It was just purely to help you guys out and to help the lower accounts earn more for their amount of mining power. That was it. That was all my thinking was, because I didn't care about earning from it. But obviously I also realized there's people that have invested their hard-earned money or earned coins with the idea of getting that investment back and then making a profit. So I totally get it. I do totally get that, because obviously it was getting to the point where essentially other people felt, I didn't think they needed to, but felt they had to start lowering their fees sort of in line. But I don't think I actually don't think they needed to. I think they could have just carried on at a whatever fee they was, and their loyal members would have just stuck with them. But like I say, anyway, that is the update, and why this is now gone to a 1% as opposed to a 0% fee. And like I said, there's nothing I can do about that. But again, going over it is, I totally understand why the owner has done it. Because anyway, blah blah blah. So okay, so also as well, for those of you that haven't seen it, there is a new token, which is available for sale on the market, and you can claim it through here, which is the this one, the pool experience token roulette, unless you are a pool owner, or because basically if I go and do a load of, let's say I go and do a load of PTC ads and I get 100 mining tokens, I could exchange them for parts. If I build up to 1,000, I could exchange them for a miner. But a lot of people have been exchanging them for these pool experience tokens. So essentially, but unless you're a pool owner, it's a complete waste of time because you can't do anything with them. You can resell them on the market, which the price seems to be at 1 minute very high and then 1 minute very, very low. You can get block or whatever it is you want for them. But to be honest with you, I think roulette tokens actually go, if you want to sell them, I think roulette tokens go for more money. So let's have a look. So here, pool experience token. Let's have a look in block. Most people want block. So yeah, so it's like there, just under, what is that? 10,000, just under 10,000. That is going for. That one is at 10,000. Oh no, that's 100,000. So that would be, that is just under 100,000. Yeah. So you can sell them at that, but I'm sure roulette tokens actually go for more money. If I can find roulette tokens, where is roulette tokens? There's pool. Oh no, you can't. It'd be mining tokens, won't it? There we go. Yeah, look, 200,000. So that's what I'm saying. So pool experience, though, if you're looking to resell something, don't bother getting the pool experience token. Basically, get yourself the roulette token and then sell them, because you're basically going to be getting twice the price. So that's all I'm saying. And unless you're a pool owner, you can't do anything with those tokens other than sell them. So that's just my advice. Try and help you guys out if you're looking to make some quick block. I would just sell the mining tokens. Okay, so so token generation. Okay, that's for pool owners. Wells. Okay, yeah. So also as well, a recent introduction is the Whales offer PTC wall. So this is sort of reminds me very much like drip offers. So you get tons of PTC ads, and then you got the short links. The only thing different with these short links is that obviously you have got to visit each site individually, just like I guess like the short links here. What I prefer with drip offers is, if I can find it. In fact, I'll go into it, but there's no point because I did them today. When you go into the short links, rather than having a list of them, and I'm sure many of you know this, you literally just have a 0/25, and then you just click on it, and basically it's sort of like doing PTC ads. The short links in drip offers, I think, are brilliant, absolutely flipping brilliant, and you get tons of PTC ads in here. You get loads of short links, you get 25 short links, but the short links are just like visiting a PTC ad. It works really well. The whale offers isn't quite the same. It's more the short links here are more like going to the short links over here in the left menu. But again, it's a new offer wall, brings more opportunity to earn more block, obviously helping you build up your account. And look, there's no end. So there's plenty of choice in there. Obviously, like you're going to find some work, some don't work. I tend to find that a lot of them a lot won't work for me, so I sort of end up avoiding a lot or just not using them. But the ones I know that definitely work for myself are going to be AdShort, Link1s, Mitly, Namandi, that one, CCURL I think works for me. Upshrink works for me. Shrink Me might work for me as well. Birds, Mega URL, that doesn't anymore. Doesn't work for me. I think Earn Now works for me as well. For some weird reason, I have issues with the other ones. It's like, yeah, I'll just, it will start. Oh, the DZ4 link one works for me as well. That actually does work for me as well. The AdBull, that, I mean, I used to use AdBull all the time, and then now it doesn't work for me. So I don't know if it's something in my browser, something in the setup of my PC, but ones that used to work for me no longer work for me. So I have to sort of go through them and figure out, you know, what I can and what I can't. But I can never use 100% of them. But aside me babbling on about what I can and can't use, that is a great addition to the site because, like I say, it just brings more opportunity for you guys to earn more coins, which is exactly what you want. There was another thing. I can't remember what it is, though. And something else that we did mention in the last video is right up here, where it says we may remove the payment methods to buy blocks in the very near future, kind of thing. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. And if we go into buy blocks, we can pick, so this is for Faucet Pay. You can pick Binance, you can pick Polygon, you can pick Solana, and obviously those options are still there. Yeah, so like I say, I don't know what the driving force behind the reason to remove the investment. I don't know if it's basically because so many people were investing, buying a lot of miners, that the owner felt that the whole thing was getting a bit out of control. But if that was the case, I don't really think that adding the investor token, the way it was set up, was the right thing either, because obviously, like, you know, I got 100 investor tokens because I bought 100 blocks to pay for my mining pool, and that basically gave me 10 miners, which admittedly a few of those were a bit rubbish, but that still gave me a few miners that I could use. And then some people had, like, you know, they bought over 300 or 400 blocks, so that gave them 30 or 40 miners. And apparently in the earlier, when it first came out, people that were picking the miners up, were getting a lot of the very high powered miners. So that in itself starts really pushing up the total power. But not only that, it really ramps up people's accounts. So I don't know if that was sort of the reason why it was based almost to try and put a cap on and slow down the building of the network, because obviously right now, again, using Rollercoin as an example, you know, they keep saying that they're trying to get this total power down. Everything they do doesn't seem to work, but I think the reason why they keep saying this is because people keep pointing it out, that it is just getting out of control. And I think maybe the owner of Mining Blocks doesn't want to get to that point where it is just getting out of control. But you see, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, what I would do, and again, it's just a suggestion, and like I say, it's just from my point of view, is what I would do is I would stop deposits right now. I would just stop deposits with the proviso that they will definitely be coming back. Yeah. And then what I would do is everybody that's got investor tokens, allow them to spend them. So obviously they can get all the miners they want with all their tokens. And as soon as everybody has spent all of their tokens, remove the token from the market, so that it basically you can't buy them anymore. I would remove this section from the roulette, get rid of that, so again no one could get any more miners. And then after I've done all that, you know, and things have settled down a bit, then bring the ability to invest back, because for me it, you know, and maybe even because I don't know, you could cap it, I guess. It's, you know, that people can only invest a certain amount, you know, once a week or once a month or something like that. You could do that if you really wanted to try and slow things down. But yeah, that's what I would do. Is I would just remove the ability to invest, allow everyone to spend their investor tokens, and remove this section from here, get rid of that, and then put the investments back. And then I just think this, this threw everything out of whack. I just think it was sort of like it was meant to be a nice thing, a nice gesture, which I get. But the thing is also you have to think that people that invested, or most people that invested, had no, that bonus was not there. So we invested to invest in the project. We invested to help the platform, and obviously to help ourselves to a point as well. But I think if there was going to be a thank you, it should have been done in a different way. But either way, it was meant as a thank you. But because it was done in miners, you just ended up, like I say, you just ended up with people getting instantly 30 or 40 miners straight away in their accounts. Whereas obviously before, the only way we were getting miners was either buy them from the store or craft them. And yeah, I just think doing this whole thing with the miners as a giveaway, as a thank you, I just think that's what really has thrown the things out of whack. I think it's really. I don't want to say it's been a bad thing, because, like I say, it was meant as a good thing, but at the same time, I think it was a bit detrimental to the program because of what happened, because of that sudden influx of a large amount of power. I mean, a large amount of power, when before it was sort of like a trickle. It was like because of you had to craft them or you had to buy them. Yes, obviously there was people with big accounts, but now there's people with really big accounts, So yeah, that's what I would do. That's how I would deal with the investment thing. Is, like I said, that's how I would deal with it. So the only real gripe I've got about what's certain things that have happened over the last few weeks is the marketplace and the upgrading of miners. So the marketplace has just gone pretty nuts. Certain parts are very, very expensive now. But the thing is the parts have gone up in price, which in a sense, well, it is a good thing. It is a good thing, because then anybody that earns parts from their roulette tokens, they can then sell for much higher prices, and basically that helps them out and helps them craft miners or upgrade their miners. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. But what I don't like is the fact now that if we go into my inventory and check this out, if we go and here, I've got it. Where is it? That's it. I've got this is it. So it's a +8 miner, which if I unequip it, and then go upgrade. So in the past, when I wanted to upgrade this miner, the most T2 and T2 chips and T2 power supplies I would require is 78. You can now see that to go from level 8 to level 9, I need 234 T2 chips and 234 T2 power supplies. But like I say, those chips and power supplies have gone to really high prices. So it's like a double negative in a sense. Is for someone that's trying to upgrade a miner, it's not only have I got to pay out more for the chips, but I've also got to I need 3 times the amount than I did do before. I mean, it's like, so I don't think that's right. For me, I think it needs to be one thing or another. Obviously you can't control the market. So I personally think that this requirement for really high amounts of chips, I just personally think, again, you're moving away from helping out lower accounts to essentially stuff like this is starting to just lean towards people with bigger accounts. So then, they can do it, they can benefit from it, but then their accounts are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you start getting into a position where it's just massively top heavy. That you've got a few accounts at the top that are just running away with it, because obviously they can do that. But people that are with lower accounts can't, because, like I say, because the cost of the chips is really high. And then you've also got then the requirement of 3 times the amount just on that one level. I don't know what it's going to be at going from level 9 to level 10. It could be 4 times the amount of chips. And that is really the only gripe about things that have happened over the last few weeks with updates. Because I just think like I say, I see it as a double negative, and it goes against. It's not helping. It could be looked at. Well, yeah, it does help because it's slowing it's slowing down people getting miners, but it's only slowing down people with lower accounts getting miners, or even mid accounts getting miners. People with high accounts have probably got no problem with it, because of the amount they're earning. So again, you're just leaning the wrong way, and you're just tipping those scales more and more towards big accounts. So like I say, for me, that is pretty much about the only real gripe I have with the recent updates. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative. If you are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, give us a big thumbs up. It really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.